Hi, Graham. Okay, so for this week's lesson, we're going to keep this really brief on the video. What I mostly want you to do is we're working still on the Snail Mail song, and you know that in the song at about 3 minutes and 22 seconds it comes to this abrupt stop, okay? So this is a really good spot that I want to see if we can get as tight as we can this week between the beginning of the song and that stop at 3 minutes and 22 seconds, okay? So the majority of the material up to that point you know pretty well. I think the main thing that I want you to work on is that new beat that we've been trying to get better at, where the snares come into play a lot more frequently. The beat, you know which one I'm talking about. It's the one that goes like this. So what I really want you to do this week is mostly practice that beat. See if you can get very comfortable playing it at about the speed that you're going to have to play it for the song, which is pretty close to that speed, maybe a little quicker. So mostly this week I want you to spend a lot of time on that beat, okay? And then after that, I want to make sure that you're working really to get your transitions tight there. Remember, you're going from beat one into that beat at the time that you have to do it. And so what I want you to do is practice your beat one, going into that new beat, and then coming back into beat one, because ultimately that's something that you're going to have to get good at. So you'll hear me play it. What I'm going to do to just practice that is I'm going to do 2 measures of beat one, maybe 4 measures of the new faster beat, and then 2 measures again of beat one. And I'm going to alternate between those two a little bit to just practice those transitions. It's really the main thing that I want you to work on this week. And then once you get that down, I want you to think about how the whole song is arranged between the beginning and where the song stops at 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Of course, there's still more song to be played, but all the rest of the beats are beats that you will recycle through, things that you already know, and slight tweaks to those beats, you know. And we'll talk about that next week, okay? I kind of want you in the room when talking about these subtle differences we'll have to make towards the end of the song. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to do just 2 measures of beat one going into 4 measures of the fast beat into 2 measures of beat one. I'm going to keep alternating that. Okay, so listen, this is how it'll go. So I was just alternating between the 2 beats. That's what I want you to do this week. And then see if you can get a good sense of how it goes from one to another in that part of the song. Of course, next week we'll go through it. We'll see if we can get Snail Mail in its entirety and talk a little bit about that ending. And of course, we have to start talking about the My Chemical Romance song next week. I didn't want to start talking about that via video lesson. I felt like it'd be a little weird to start diving into that when we can't communicate. But we'll start talking about it next week, okay? And I hope you have a good week this week, and I hope this is enough to have you go on. You already know that that's stuff that you need to tighten up to just kind of improve your ability to get through the Snail Mail song, okay? Well, I hope you have a good week, Graham, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next week, okay, buddy? All right, see you later.